Hi, it's Chris. The second chapter must be completed in one day. There is more at stake in Chapter 2 than Chapter 1. Once the wall is fully installed, it is important to keep going until Chapter 2 is complete. When deciding what day to complete Chapter 2, you must keep in mind the weather. If there has been a considerable amount of rain previously, you may want to wait till the hole dries out. If there are some small puddles, you can shot vac out the water. A little saturation won't hurt. First thing, be aware of the temperature. Liners rated 20 mil or less, the temperature is best installed above 65 to 70 degrees. 25 mil rated liners, the temperature should be 80 degrees or hotter. Next, do not install the pool on a windy day. In some areas, that may be hard to do. 10-mile-an-hour wind or less is ideal. If it is windy, utilize fence posts or T-bars to support the wall. If you are in the process of rolling out the wall and discover it is too windy and want to wait for a better day, roll the wall back up quickly, and you do not have to detach the uprights from the bottom plates as you go. Just be sure to detach the bottom plate and upright from the track and place it on the ground so it doesn't fall over and break the bottom plates or track. If it is windy while installing the liner, also be cautious. By attaching the stabilizer bars and top plates as you install the liner, you provide more stability to the pool. This advice is for windy conditions and is contrary to the step videos, as it is recommended you install the pool without much wind. It is not ideal to install the pool in rain. If you get caught in the rain once the wall is up, keep going until the liner is set properly and the top rails are attached. Also keep in mind, if it rains on the sand before you install the liner will stick to the sand once it is hung. If that be the case, try to center the liner properly before turning on the vacuum. You may need to use rubber shoes that stick to vinyl well, like muck shoes, and work the wrinkles out manually under these conditions. Next, let's talk about filling the pool up with water. Under all conditions, get 3 to 6 inches of water in the pool before dark. That will provide stability for the pool and keep the liner stretched properly. There's an important note here. Once the liner has an inch of water in it, it is best to get the rest of the wrinkles out, because once there's 2 inches in the pool, it is difficult to get the wrinkles out. For 20 mil liners, continue filling up the pool if the temperature is 60 degrees or above. If the temperature will drop below 60 degrees at night, stop filling the pool before going to bed, as long as there is 3 to 6 inches of water inside the pool. Continue filling up the pool when the temperature is above 60 degrees until you have 18 inches of water in the pool. At that point, it doesn't matter the temperature outside. For liners rated 25 mil, the warmer the better. Thick liners should not be installed below 80 degrees. However, if they are installed in cooler temperatures, then they certainly should not be filled with water below 80 degrees. You must put in 3 to 6 inches of water in the set liner in any case, but do not continue filling up the pool until the temperature is at least 80 degrees or more, preferably with a lot of sunlight. No matter how thick the liner, keep an eye on the wall to see if it buckles as the pool is filling up with water. It is very common to see the wall buckle. For the most part, it is nothing to be concerned about. It is due to the liner pulling down the wall as the liner stretches in place. However, if it is on the cooler side and the wall is not buckling consistently, but localized in a few areas in a dramatic fashion, you may want to consider waiting till it is considerably warmer. Next, let's talk about seam separations. They occur 2 to 8% of the time on average, which is a bummer. It is more of a bummer if you find this out after the pool is completely filled with water. For that reason, once the pool is filled to about 10 inches, let it sit overnight. The next day, walk around the pool and look for obvious wet spots. The main seam travels around the bottom of the pool at the sand cove. Most seam separations occur almost immediately when being filled up. When you see evidence of a seam separation, it will generally be obvious, with a lot of water coming from underneath the pool. It is not meant to be mistaken for a little bit of moisture. A little bit of moisture may just be from the weight of the pool water pushing out the water in the saturated sand, or simple condensation. I would recommend speaking to the company that sold you the pool about seam separations before you install the pool, in the event that it happens. They may require a few things from you to receive a replacement liner, including a cutout of the seam separation itself. If you are having trouble dealing with a company about your defective liner, please email me. I may be able to help. Moving on. For pool sizes 24 foot or smaller, 3 people are the minimum amount to complete Chapter 2. 4 people is the minimum amount for larger pools. If there is 4 or more people on your crew, have 2 people in the middle of the pool as it is being built. If there is a mishap, someone in the middle can get to the problem quicker than someone on the outside of the pool. Unfolding the liner is easier with 2 people as well. The ultimate rule of thumb, however, is the more the merrier when installing a pool. However, I would not have more than 2 people in the middle under most circumstances. Once the liner is unfolded, and before the liner is to be installed, one person can get out of the middle if you choose. With that in mind, how and when will the middle workers get out of the pool? You can use a step ladder or a full ladder. You can wait until the top rails have been built and jump over the sides, or one person can help the other out. There are many ways to do it, but have a plan. For tools, you will need a long-handled transfer shovel, hand tamper, sand rake, hand truck, and if you can get one, a small plastic roller. You can rent them sometimes for about $15 a day from Home Depot or Lowe's, to name a few. You will also need battery-powered drills or small battery-powered impact drills, screwdrivers, a rubber mallet or a hammer, professional-grade duct tape, box cutter, tape measure, and a hacksaw or a sawzall typically. Most wall bolts use a PH3 size screwdriver bit, not the more common PH2 screwdriver bit. And the pool is generally built with a PH3 screwdriver bit or a PH2 screwdriver bit and or a 5/16 nut driver bit. This is the end of the Chapter 2 introductory video. Thank you.